Have you ever walked into a room and immediately forgot why you went in there? You stand there looking around, waiting for the information to download back into your brain. Or perhaps you meet someone for the third time. You know their face, you know where they work, but their name just vanishes into thin air. It feels like your brain is a sieve. Information pours in, but it just leaks right back out. We often accept this as a normal part of aging, or we blame it on being too busy. We think, my hard drive is just full. But what if the problem isn't that the hard drive is full, but that the data cables are fraying? What if you could physically upgrade the storage infrastructure of your mind? Welcome back to part 3 of our Neuroscience Basics series, Key Ingredients. We have covered a lot of ground. We have energized the brain with caffeine, calmed it with ashwagandha, built its structure with omega-3s, and stimulated growth with lion's mane. We have built a resilient, growing machine. But now we need to talk about the data. We need to talk about retention. Today we are exploring topic 27, Bacopa Monnieri and memory. To find the ultimate memory enhancer, we have to go back in time again. We are traveling back about 3,000 years to the ancient scholars of India. In the Ayurvedic tradition, there was a massive emphasis on oral tradition. Vast, complex texts, thousands of lines long, had to be memorized perfectly and passed down from teacher to student. How did they do it? They relied on a small, creeping marsh plant found in the wetlands. They called it Brahmi, derived from Brahma, the mythical creator of the universe and the god of supreme intellect. Today we know it as Bacopa Monnieri. Ancient texts described Bacopa as a medhya, rasayana, an herb that sharpens the intellect and unlocks the library of the mind. For millennia, it was largely folklore. But in the last few decades, modern neuroscience has put Brahmi under the microscope. And what they found is fascinating. Bacopa doesn't just work in one way. It works through 3 distinct mechanisms to upgrade your memory hardware. First, it acts like a gardener for your neurons. Imagine your brain cells, your neurons, look like trees. They have a main trunk, and they have branches called dendrites. These branches are where neurons connect to each other and exchange information. The more branches you have and the healthier those branches are, the better your brain can store and retrieve data. Studies have shown that active compounds in Bacopa, called Bacosides, actually stimulate the growth of these dendritic branches. It leads to dendritic branching. You are literally growing a denser forest inside your head, creating more pathways for memories to be stored. Second, Bacopa protects the memory systems you already have. Your brain is a high-energy organ. It burns a lot of fuel. And just like a car engine produces exhaust, your brain produces free radicals, oxidative stress that rusts and damages your cells. The areas of the brain responsible for memory, like the hippocampus, are very sensitive to this damage. Bacopa acts as a potent antioxidant shield specifically for these memory centers, stopping the rust before it destroys the data. Third, it influences the memory chemical itself, acetylcholine. This is the neurotransmitter largely responsible for focus and learning. Bacopa inhibits the enzyme that breaks down acetylcholine, meaning you keep higher levels of this critical chemical circulating in your brain for longer. So you might be thinking, this sounds amazing. I'll take a pill today and remember everything tomorrow. But here is the crucial caveat about Bacopa Monnieri. It is not a quick fix. It is not like caffeine that hits you in 20 minutes. Bacopa is a slow builder. When you look at the clinical trials that show significant memory, improvement, better recall of stories, better retention of lists, faster information, processing those studies almost always last for 8 to 12 weeks. You have to be patient. You are growing new structural branches in your brain. That takes time. Think of Bacopa as a long-term construction project for your mind. If you take it for a week and stop, you have wasted your time. This is a commitment to long-term brain health. When choosing a supplement, quality is paramount. You are looking for an extract that is standardized to contain a certain percentage of Bacosides, usually around 50%. The typical dosage used in studies is around 300 milliliters of this standardized extract per day. Also, a practical tip, Bacopa is fat-soluble. It works best when taken with a meal that contains some healthy fats. And for some people, taking it on an empty stomach can cause mild digestive upset, so taking it with food helps there too. We have now covered how to energize the brain, how to protect it from stress, and how to upgrade its memory storage. We are assembling a powerful toolkit for cognitive performance during the day. But all of this work, all this growth, all this data processing doesn't actually happen while you are awake. It happens when you are unconscious. It happens during sleep. Sleep is the foundation that everything else rests upon. And there is one molecule that dictates when that foundation is poured. It is perhaps the most misunderstood and misused supplement in the entire world. In our next episode, we are going to tackle the darkness. We will move to Part 3, Topic 28, Melatonin Dosage and Safety. We will uncover why almost everyone is taking too much and how to use it correctly to reset your rhythm. For today, if you feel like your memory is slipping, don't panic. Your hard drive isn't broken, it just needs an upgrade. Look to the wisdom of the ancient scholars. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next video.